Hi Scorpios, I'm going to get right into your Spring Love Oracle reading, and I'm starting off with my Monology deck, but I'm not going to shuffle it because I've chosen the card that I would like to share with you to start off your reading, and that is the Full Moon in Scorpio card. We just had the full moon on Monday, and the symbolism behind the moon, there's two different meanings. But the first and the most important one is about releasing negativity. And that's what this card says, right? It says it's time to release negativity. Perfect time for this full moon. We've got the new moon in Taurus, I believe, on the 8th of May. And that will be time to manifest. So in order to manifest, you need to make space in your life, right, for those things that you want. So what's not working for you? What's no longer serving you? Why are you still holding on to it? Let it go, all right? So the other side of this card is, you guys are Scorpios, high sexual energy. So, we're still in that energy, a little bit in that full moon energy right now. So you may be having like a high sex drive. Very possible right now. All right, so I'm going to use my Everyday Witch Tarot deck, and I'm going to just get like an overarching energy for the reading. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so sometimes when I see the Knight of Wands, it makes me think of like going on an adventure, making quick choices to spontaneously do something, or it makes me think of like a hit it and quit it kind of guy. All right, so those are the two energies I get from that. I'm not sure like how that's going to come out in the reading, but we will see. All right, so let's see, what's the sitch? What's the situation? What's going on? What have we got for Scorpios? Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what else we got with this. Okay, and the Fool. The Fool. Okay, so you could possibly be it's so funny. I just did the Pisces reading, and it focused more like on money and such. And this Ten of Pentacles and this Fool card, it almost makes me think like you are focused on new ways to build your life. Build a life that makes you happy. Like, do I like my job? Or maybe you're starting a new job or started a new job recently, and just, searching for the ways to make your own self happy, right? And it's funny, I feel like that Knight of Wands already came out because I said like that sense of adventure, and the Fool has that sense of adventure in that card because he's just like, that's the first step, that's the moment when you're like, I'm gonna do this new thing. That's that sense of like making that choice. I'm gonna go do this thing because I feel that it's going to give me the earthly fulfillment, the money or the comforts in my home, or the comfort that my family feels. All right, let's see. Have any supportive influences or obstacles? Let's see. We've got Grace, the Star. That's so funny. So I pulled the Ten of Pentacles and the Pisces reading. And I've also pulled the star in the Pisces reading. So it seems like maybe just like a water sign similarity here that we have going on, but we have the star here. Okay. It's possible that you've got a lot of eyes on you. Okay. Whether it be, suitors, potential suitors, or, it could have to do with business. If you are applying for jobs, if that 10 of Pentacles and the Fool is you applying for jobs, a lot of eyes on you in that way. We've got the King of Swords. All right, so the Star and the King of Swords here. King of Swords energy is like the fastest energy in the tarot deck. So whatever this is, like, it's that fast. I get fast energy from this. It's almost like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for this, whatever this is. It could be a relationship. It could be, the arrows or the swords are air signs. So you're looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there. The star card, it is a great card because it's like all eyes on me and such. And also leads me to think about, things like online dating or just online in general, since we're in a pandemic and everybody's sort of still distancing from each other, that, somebody could be watching you from afar online. All right, so let's see if we have any hopes and fears or desires, worries, Again, just like Pisces, the energy I was getting there was like, focus on, making yourself happy too and finding your pleasure, right? Your own personal pleasure, be it, not just about sex. If it's, a cup of tea and a hammock, you want to buy yourself a hammock, something like that. All right, so the cards that came out, oh, wow. I feel like it's, to me, it's almost like Pisces and Scorpios are on the same wavelength right now, because literally pulled these two cards out together for Pisces in the last reading, and it's totally tripping me out. Okay, so this is the Eight of Swords and the Lovers, all right? And that is, it's sort of like a self-imposed, right? So you're in your head about the choices that you need to make, and the Lovers is, a choice, is used to be called the choice card, okay? But obviously it's the Lovers now. So this could be, what kind of choices am I making? Should I focus more on my money and my environment and what makes me happy? Should I be putting my attention into this possible relationship? Like, what am I doing? Am I making the right choices? Do I want to get into a new situation, job-wise or whatever it may be, right? That is, will make you happy. So it's almost like you don't know if a relationship will make you happy, or if continuing to work on your independence will make you happy. And if you're in a relationship, it appears to me like, especially here when I look at this combination, like there could be some worry about what's going on within your relationship, right? Like, are you guys heading in the right direction, and have we made the right choices? Did I do this thing too fast, or whatever it is? It's almost, sometimes when I see the King of Swords, I think of someone who would not bite their tongue when they speak to you. They just would say whatever it was, and it would be extremely blunt and, borderline or even just offensive. All right, so let's see here. See if we can get some more information out of the situation here. So we got the Ten of Swords here. Oh, Ten of Swords. All right. So that's another 10. So, Scorpio, finality is definitely something that you guys are strong at. I know quite a few Scorpios, and y'all are quick to dead shit real quick. Like, you're like, okay, fuck you then. We've got the Princess of Arrows. Princess, I think. Yeah, the Princess is the page. Okay. Yeah, this is like, I would say what I was saying. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm just like looking at this. So we've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Ten of Swords. All right. So when I see the Page of Swords too, I think of online watching. That's like my number one online watching card. So you could be, like I said, have admirers. But when we got the Ten of Swords here, this is like finality, like done. If somebody were having a conversation with somebody, they would be like, I'm done with you and I don't want to talk to you anymore. That's the type of message, and it wouldn't be nice. It would be like, F you, leave me alone, why are you talking to me? That type of thing. So I really feel like Scorpio right now, it seems like you're deliberating things, and you're sort of in your head, like you feel you need to make a choice sooner rather than later in regards to what you want to do to move forward, not necessarily in a love situation, just in your life right now. But there's also a part of you that's like, I can't make a quick choice, I have to make the right choice. So I'm going to close out the reading by pulling you a Crystal Grid Oracle card here. Everybody focus on that money. Everybody. And that's not a bad thing. All right. What do we have for Scorpios from the Crystal Grid Oracle? Manifestation. Okay. Right there. Manifestation. Okay. So whether it's a love situation or a financial situation, manifest that shit. Okay, you can say mantras to yourself. It's attention. You don't have to have the crystal that's on this card, which is Epidote. But this is a manifesting crystal. All right, so I'm going to see what it says in here. Epidote is a stone of abundance and will increase, attract whatever you're sending out to the world. So for this reason, this stone is not for everyone. If you are emanating fear and negativity, okay, don't emanate this, okay, because you don't want to put out that energy. Epidote will bring more reasons to be fearful and more negativity towards you if you are in that state. So don't get that crystal if you don't know that you can change your way of thinking, okay? In drawing this card, Epidote is asking you to look at what you are drawing into your life at the present moment. Okay, so if you do have online suitors and they're not the greatest, maybe like just picture Magic Mike like messaging you, or Justin Timberlake, or Bad Bunny, right? So if you're emanating joy and positivity, or envisioning Justin Timberlake, you will attract more Justin Timberlake or joy and positivity into your life. So gridding with Epidote is therefore a very powerful tool. If you have a project or idea of what you want to attract or increase, Epidote will help with this. Okay, I'm going to show this card one more time so you can see the spelling of it. Okay, Epidote. All right. Remember, pure thoughts and strong intent are key. All right. Pure thoughts and strong intent, and the Fool, that's all the Fool has to work with, is his thoughts and his intentions. And that's all you need to work with, right? You don't need anything else. All right, so also featured on this grid is Atlantisite, and it is placed there to bring balance and calm. It's reputed to help you access past wisdom, which is always beneficial with manifestation. It is also a reminder about balance, just like the yin yang symbol. Remember that what you may think is negative can actually be a gift from which you can learn. All right. So keep in mind that sometimes we don't always get what we want when we try to manifest because we may have blocks we need to work on first, which would be releasing, right? Releasing. And if you want to, you can YouTube like a chakra clearing meditation. That way you can clear your energy centers so that you can be putting out the energy best way you possibly can to the universe. And always look for the reason why something manifests in your life. Okay, so sometimes you'll get what you're asking for, but not in the way that you think. Okay, so I hope this helps, Scorpios. Until next time, bye.